Collier County Board of County Commissioners Community Redevelopment Agency Board, Airport Authority, Meeting Agenda. Board of County Commission Chambers, Collier County Government Center, 3299 Tamiami Trail East, 3rd floor, Naples, Florida, 34112. October 11th, 2016 at 9 a.m. Commissioner Donna Fiala, District 1, BCC Chair. Commissioner Tim Nance, District 5, BCC Vice Chair, CRAB Chair. Commissioner Georgia Hiller, District 2, Community and Economic Development Chair. Commissioner Tom Henning, District 3, PSCC Representative. Commissioner Penny Taylor, District 4, CRAB Vice Chair, TDC Chair. Notice: all persons wishing to speak on agenda items must register prior to presentation of the agenda item to be addressed. All registered speakers will receive up to 3 minutes unless the time is adjusted by the chairman. Public comment on general topics not on the current or future agenda to be heard no sooner than 1 p.m. or at the conclusion of the agenda, whichever occurs first. Requests to address the board on subjects which are not on this agenda must be submitted in writing and with explanation to the county manager at least 13 days prior to the date of the meeting and will be heard under public petitions. Public petitions are limited to the presenter with a maximum time of 10 minutes. Any person who decides to appeal a decision of this board will need a record of the proceeding pertaining thereto, and therefore may need to ensure that a verbatim record of the proceedings is made, which record includes the testimony and evidence upon which the appeal is to be based. Collier County Ordinance Number 2003-53 as amended by Ordinance 2004-05 and 2007-24 requires that all lobbyists shall, before engaging in any lobbying activities, including but not limiting to addressing the Board of County Commissioners, register with the clerk to the board at the Board Minutes and Records Department. If you are a person with a disability who needs any accommodation in order to participate in this proceeding, you are entitled at no cost to you the provision of certain assistance. Contact the Collier County Facilities Management Division located at 3335 East Tamiami Trail, Suite 1, Naples, Florida, or call them at 239-252-8380. Assisted listening devices for the hearing impaired are available in the Facilities Management Division. Lunch recess is scheduled for 12 noon to 1 p.m. Item 1, Invocation and Pledge of Allegiance. 1A, Invocation by Pastor Irvin Stallworth of Unity Faith Missionary Baptist Church. Item 2, Agenda and Minutes. 2A, Approval of today's regular, consent, and summary agenda as amended. Ex parte disclosure provided by Commission members for consent agenda. 2B, September 13, 2016 BCC Regular Meeting Minutes. 2C, September 22, 2016 BCC Budget Hearing. 2D, September 27, 2016 BCC Regular Meeting Minutes. Item 3, Service Awards. Item 4, Proclamations. 4A, Proclamation recognizing National Hispanic Heritage Month and Collier County resident Victor A. Valdez for his service and contributions to our community. To be accepted by Victor A. Valdez. 4B, Proclamation designating October 2016 as Domestic Violence Awareness Month in Collier County. To be accepted by Linda Oberhaus, Executive Director of the Shelter for Abused Women and Children, Sheriff Kevin Rambosk, and State Attorney Stephen B. Russell. 4C, Proclamation designating Saturday, November 5, 2016 as Legal Aid Services Wills for Heroes Day in Collier County in recognition of their dedication to providing pro bono legal services to our community's veterans and public safety personnel. To be accepted by Jeff Alren, Director of Development and Pro Bono for Legal and Aid Services of Collier County. Item 5, Presentations. 5A, Recommendation to recognize Josh Gravlin, Environmental Specialist, Growth Management Department, as the Employee of the Month for September 2016. Item 6, Public Petitions. Item 7, Public Comments on general topics not on the current or future agenda. Item 7 to be heard no sooner than 1 p.m. unless otherwise noted. Item 8, Board of Zoning Appeals. Item 8 to be heard no sooner than 1:30 p.m. unless otherwise noted. Item 9, Advertised Public Hearings. Item 9 to be heard no sooner than 1 p.m. unless otherwise noted. 9A, this item continued from the September 13, 2016 BCC meeting. This item requires that ex parte disclosure should be provided by Commission members. Should a hearing be held on this item, all participants are required to be sworn in. Recommendation to approve an ordinance amending ordinance number 95-74, the Naples Heritage Golf and Country Club Plan Unit Development, and amending ordinance number 2004-41, the Collier County Land Development Code, by amending the appropriate zoning atlas map or maps, by changing the zoning classification of an additional 5+21 plus or minus acres of land zoned rural agricultural to Naples Heritage Golf and Country Club PUD, by revising the property description, by adding a recreation area tract to A, by revising development standards, by amending the master plan, by adding a tennis center conceptual site plan and a landscape buffer exhibit, and providing an effective date. The subject property, consisting of 563 plus or minus acres, is located south of Davis Boulevard and west of Collier County Boulevard in sections 3, 4, 9, and 10, Township 50 South, Range 26 East, Collier County, Florida. The approval of this item is contingent upon approval of items 9B and C. 9B, this item requires that ex parte disclosure be provided by Commission members. Should a hearing be held on an item, all participants are required to be sworn in. Recommendation to approve a petition VACPL 201-600001403 to disclaim, renounce, and vacate the county and the public interest in the tract RW4, an approximately 100-foot wide, 1,300-foot long tract dedicated to the county for future right-of-way according to the Naples Heritage Golf and Country Club Phase 1, Plat Book 26, page 20C of the Public Records of Collier County, Florida. Subject property is located approximately half-mile east and south of Santa Barbara Boulevard, 1 mile south of Davison, in Section 9, Township 50 South, Range 26 East, Collier County, Florida. This is a companion item to items 9A and C. Item 9C. This item requires that ex parte disclosure be provided by Commission members. Should a hearing be held on this item, all participants are required to be sworn in. Recommendation to approve petition VLC-PL 201-600001406 to disclaim, renounce, and vacate a portion of Tract C5 Conservation Area and a portion of the 10-foot Collier County Conservation Buffer easement within Tract C5 as shown on Naples Heritage Golf and Country Club Phase 1, Plat Book 26, page 73 of Public Records of Collier County, Florida. Subject property is located approximately half-mile east of Santa Barbara Boulevard and 1 mile south of Davis Boulevard in Section 9, Township 50 South, Range 26 East, Collier County, Florida. Item 10, Board of County Commissioners, 10A. Reconsideration of item 10A from the September 27, 2016 BCC meeting titled, Direct County Attorney to use any necessary legal recourse to enforce the Board of County Commissioners 2003 agreement with South Florida Water Management District, mandating all roads in the Picayune Strand State Forest are required to remain open for free and public access, to preserve and authorize the Board Chairman to submit a letter for explanation to the Governor on the South Florida Water Management District's refusal to maintain the Picayune roadways. 10B. Recommendation to approve a memorandum of understanding between the Collier County Sheriff's Office and the Shelter for Abused Women and Children, Collier County Board of County Commissioners, the formalizing a partnership established to combat human trafficking and help ensure the well-being of human trafficking victims. 10C. Recommendation to direct staff to 1. Evaluate whether the Code of Laws Ordinance Section 130-79 should allow public parks and beach access parking to support a broader range of land uses. 2. To evaluate the need for an amendment to the Land Development Code Section 4.05.04 F.2 to support shared parking for complementary businesses, particularly near the beach. And 3, to provide a stay on any code enforcement action for administrative parking reductions applications until the aforementioned issues are examined by the staff and presented to the Board. Item 11, County Manager's Report. 11A. Recommendation to consider the counteroffer and purchase of the office building owned by Courthouse Shadows Consolidated Hoarding Incorporated, located at 3375 Tamiami Trail East. 11B. Recommendation to award invitation to bid 16-7009-2006 Beach Renourishment Hauling and Placement Contract to Earth Tech Enterprises, Inc. in the amount of $2,494,334 to transport, place, and grade approximately 19,842 tons of beach quality sand to the South Marco Island Beach and 116,000 tons of beach quality sand to the Vanderbilt, Park Shore, Pelican Bay, and Sugden Lake beaches. Authorize necessary budget amendments, authorize the chairman to execute the agreement, and make a finding that this item promotes tourism. Item 11C, recommendation to accept an update on sea level rise planning activities and provide direction on future actions. 11D, recommendation to ratify the county manager's administrative extension of the inspection and due diligence requirement contained in the real estate purchase agreement by and between Collier County Community Redevelopment Agency and Real Estate Partners International LLC until October 28, 2016. Item 12, County Attorney's Report. Item 13, Other Constitutional Officers. Item 14, Airport Authority and/or Community Redevelopment Agency. 14A, Airport. 14B, Community Redevelopment Agency. Item 15, Staff and General Communications. 15A, Current BCC Workshop Schedule. Item 16, Consent Agenda. All matters listed under this item are considered to be routine, and action will be taken by one motion without separate discussion of each item. If discussion is desired by a member of the board, that item or items will be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately. For more information on consent agenda items, call 252-8586. Summary agenda. This section is for advertised public hearings and must meet the following criteria. 1. A recommendation for approval from staff. 2. Unanimous recommendation for approval by Collier County Planning Commission or other authorizing agencies of all members present and voting. 3. No written or oral objections to the item received by staff, the Collier County Planning Commission or other authorizing agencies or the board prior to the commencement of the BCC meeting on which the items are scheduled to be heard. And 4. No individuals are registered to speak in opposition to the item. For those items which are quasi-judicial in nature, all participants must be sworn in. For more information on summary agenda items, call 252-8586.